Hey there, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to our channel. It's your girl, Mayne.
And I'm Dante.
And together we are Mayne and Tay.
And this is based on a true story where we talk about relationships, marriage, family, anything that got to do with being a couple. And today we about to get a little bit messy because this is episode 3. And y'all know, I need y'all to pray for us because this topic right here is common through every relationship. We even experienced it ourselves.
Yes.
And it's kind of frustrating to even deal with, but it's a topic that we need to talk about from the man and the woman point of view, and that is definitely cheating.
So this topic right here, I feel like it's real juicy. It's real touching in a lot of ways.
Why you say that?
Nobody wants to be cheated on, but I think that in a moment, no one thinks about cheating when it's time to cheat.
Oh no. Oh man, that's a good one because I never thought about, well, no, not in the moment. You know, in the moment you ain't thinking about.
You ain't thinking about that?
No. So, I mean, it depends because you know it ain't right, but you still do it anyway because I guess the moment, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you caught up.
We gonna say what Jamie say, blame it on alcohol. But
blame it on alcohol.
This is what I want to say though, because we want to make sure that we definitely hit all points before we run out of time because it's important. So we want to know, like, what would we say cheating is? You know what I'm saying? How would we describe cheating? Because we know
that's true because some people
would cheat.
Say, like, especially nowadays, like on Instagram and all of the social media, somebody hitting you up in the DM, or you even like scrolling on it and liking somebody's picture could be considered cheating to some people. I don't think that's cheating, like unless like you in the DM like really going in, like, yeah, baby, I want to pull up there.
Yeah, definitely, because it is okay. So it is true. Now, the way that the world is designed today, we definitely do a lot of socializing and communicating through, the websites and, social media like that. So, it is more easier for a person to get caught up in a conversation with somebody online. You know what I'm trying to say? And you can take it in a negative way or you take it in a positive way. Like it's nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? It just depends on, like you said, how deep you going in that,
Like say you got a coworker and like y'all kicking it, because when people work together, they really got a relationship.
Yeah.
And you like kiss the person, but like you cut it off and all of that, and the spouse find out. Is that cheating?
Oh man. So we've seen movies like this, right? And I remember watching movies like that, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of tricky because of the simple fact it's like, so now when you are unaware that this person is finna try to just put their little lips all up on you.
They just kiss you randomly?
You can't call it cheating.
No, you know that they you know what I'm saying? It was just that energy and y'all just like, ah.
Yeah, that's a little bit cheating.
That's cheating?
That's a little cheating, Sam.
You know what? To a certain extent, I think that's cheating. But I think cheating is actually intercourse, but it is to some form because I got to put the shoe on the other foot.
Because you know good darn well that nigga kissed me on my lips and we was just like not kissing and you'll be like.
But you know why I think it becomes cheating? Because the trust. You know what I'm saying? The trust is broken, and I don't know if it'll go any farther because y'all around each other so much.
That's definitely true. That's definitely true because that trust is gonna be messed with because you got to think this person is y'all working together or y'all around each other all the time. Now y'all gonna be kind of giving each other eye. Y'all might feel a little bit weird, but that little feeling still gonna be kind of tricky. It's still gonna creep up on like a what if, or you know what I'm saying.
So what else would you? Because I know that's like, movie situation. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's real too, because I'm pretty sure people go through that. What else would you think that somebody would call cheating that people might not, or try to twist it and play it like it ain't cheating?
Oh, that's a good one. You gonna ask me that one like that one? So, maybe a situation where it's to, Oh, I don't know.
You coming up with a lot in that little brain, ain't you?
Because it's like I didn't know if I wanted to go towards something like where it's to so okay, so say if somebody wanted to, I don't know, because it's involving both people. So would you say it's cheating if it's kind of like if somebody asks you to do something with them and they kind of want to involve the other person too?
I don't know what you mean. You trying to hide around it, man? Give it to the people, man. Why are you trying to beat around the bush? Just give it to us, man. We just talking.
If somebody wants you to sleep with them,
yeah,
and they also want to include your partner,
yeah, that's not cheating. That's not cheating.
But
because if y'all both agree on it, that's not cheating.
That part is not. But then, okay, so y'all opened up them doors, and y'all done,
that's dangerous.
And y'all done did them things.
Yeah,
right?
That's dangerous because the man or the woman, the couple, anybody on either side of the couple can reach out to that person. And you know what I'm saying? And keep it going. That's cheating right there.
So now that's where I was finna ask you. Now, because we opened up those doors within our relationships on both ends, and one of us would go back and creep around with the other, can we get mad at
that? Ain't even a question. Of course, that's cheating because y'all ain't agreeing on that.
Damn, should never open them doors because some people gonna go back and do that. Then they better not.
Yeah, man. Big ups to anybody that do that, man. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, I'm not doing it. Ain't happening.
No
cheat. But look, okay. So I want to ask you this though. So it's as deep as this. So say for instance, right? I find out, or you find out that I cheated, or I found out that you cheated, right? And we like, man, we've been faithful. The other person been faithful, ain't been cheating, been on some good P's and Q's around here. And the other person finds out that their partner cheated.
And they trying to get back.
Yeah, and they go out and get revenge on that person. You know what I'm trying to say? Do you think it is right, or it makes that other person feel
better?
Like they did something like that?
I think that I don't think
from a man's point of view,
I don't think it really. Well, men, that's more of a woman thing, but obviously men do it too, because if a man, usually when a man get cheated on, they usually bouncing, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, but just say the man do stay in that scenario, and I would say only reason it'll make you feel better is just to get the revenge, but it really don't make you feel better at the end of the day. Don't nothing make you feel better when it comes to cheating, because, you know, like, first of all, you hurt somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and then you see that person face their reaction
when they find out.
And you see that, like, and that really, it do something to you. You know what I'm saying? Unless, like, you really don't give a damn about it. If you don't care about the person, that's really where it don't matter.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe if a person just don't give a darn about cheating, they just don't give a darn because they just ain't there no more. Like, they heart really ain't there, because I can't see you just doing it.
And I'm speaking from somebody that care. You know what I'm saying? That want to be in the relationship.
Because I mean, it's definitely people, like, I think they kind of like do just get caught up in moments, and they really don't like. Okay, so look, this is what I know everybody done seen movies like this, and I'm comparing it to movies because I've been in my marriage so long, I'm old and dusty with it. So I mean,
we got situations, but not all of these
I can't
scenarios.
Compare it to them scenarios, right? So you know how, like, you see the movies and somebody finna get married, right? So they had that little bachelorette party or something like that, or the little parties, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for the groom and all of that stuff. So, you know, feelings get flared up in the person that's getting married. This ain't happen, y'all. This ain't happen with me. This ain't happen. That's why I'm saying that. And the person gets married, and they end up like that night of that party thing, doing the thing with somebody. like kind of like slipping and cheating. And you know they really didn't want to because they want to get married.
Yeah, that's.
But they done. You know you done seen them.
I ain't been through that either. I didn't do that. But I mean, people do it all of the time. It's cheating. It's cheating no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's definitely cheating. That's a get back. But it's crazy. We talking about this too because earlier I was listening to Steve Harvey and they had the Strawberry Letter. And
I like that.
Man, this stuff was crazy. But this was I don't got much time, but the situation was the man brought it to the wife to have a threesome.
Oh.
But I mean, I'm not explaining it exactly the same way, but it was a situation where he invited her to a costume party or something like that, or some type of party, but people was wearing costumes. And he had on a specific costume, but she said when she went there, a lot of people had on that costume. And he warned her that, it get kind of freaky deaky up in there, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So she ended up going to the bathroom from her letter. And when she went to the bathroom, some guy came in with the same outfit on. And
her husband?
Everybody had on it. He said a lot of people had on the outfit. That's what she said. But she said she had some drinks and all of that, and she thought it was her husband and all of that. And I'm like, there's no way. You know. But then in the letter, she was saying that she knew it wasn't her husband after a while. But the reason I brought that up is just fast forward. It's because the husband basically opened the door. That was an open door for the husband to cheat because she said he just going crazy with it now. He just screwing everybody now. And he's saying the same thing. Like, I didn't know I didn't know her. I didn't know her like that. The same thing that the wife said.
So wait. So it just turned on this little cheating mechanism in him. And he just screwed everybody.
And what Steve and them's scenario was that he did that on purpose just to open up the door to start cheating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I wish I could break it all down. That's a whole segment on a radio show. There's no way I could break it all down.
I know that's juicy.
It was crazy. And that was like a get back, you know what I'm saying? But he set the get back up. You know what I'm saying? He set it up to make sure that he can get back at his wife and she trying to figure out was she wrong versus like trying to stay with him.
Well, that's a real crazy one right there. I wasn't expecting for that letter to come out like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. I meant to tell you about that earlier, but my brain be everywhere.
I'm glad you saved it for the show. It's pretty cool. But look, I don't know why people open up doors like that and do stuff like that because that's definitely a pathway to say, hey, y'all, we finna invite this cheating into our relationship. It's time to get cracking.
Yes.
It's finna go down. So that's why we ain't never did that one. I ain't on that. But,
but they say, sorry to cut you off, but they say women cheat more due to the lack of emotional connection and men cheat more of a situational, basically the opportunity. And I agree with that as far as the male point of view and the female point of view, but I'm not a female, so I can't, break that down. But
I from the woman's point of view, I definitely can agree with that because I think they said that statistically we normally start cheating between the ages of 18 and 26, right? That's about right. I think that's about right because like starting at about 18, you think you in love with somebody, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. You pretty much do get hit hard with different emotional levels.
Why is that though?
I can see that.
Especially young, you know what I'm saying, that age. But I mean, it worked for any age.
Because I think that they're young, even from a young age as a girl or a young woman, we kind of like want love, you know what I'm trying to say? And we want it fast.
Y'all natural nurturers.
And men don't too much be ready to settle down or be looking for that so fast. So we kind of go through a few of y'all.
We do, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I know me personally, because I never really talked to the guys about this, but I'm pretty sure the conversation came up like freely without, you know what I'm saying, even thinking about it. But I just wanted to get some ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know that I thought that that had to be my girlfriend. Yeah. I thought that we had to be just this couple. But now that I'm older, I understand purely that's not the case.
True, yeah.
But you know,
especially so young.
Yeah.
So it ain't no ties to
that's probably why they say that women cheat younger, because you got to think, like we said in the last episode, that y'all, yes, no. Yeah. Y'all in control of the whole situation.
Thing, always, all the time.
And we like lions. We have to learn how to eat. We got to learn how to hunt. So, you know, when that opportunity come, we definitely jumping on it. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's why it's like this. We done had it thrown and presented at us so much. You know what I'm trying to say? We just be like, yeah, sometimes, because it's like, because we looking for love in
but
so
y'all
many
can
different
say
ways. Yeah, that's why we end up be cheating so much, because, well, so young, you know what I'm trying to say? Because I think that we're looking for love, and the love doesn't come to us the way that we're expecting for it to come. So we constantly try to look for it. You know what I'm trying to say? And men are constantly kind of like throwing us to the side, because they like, we just want to fuck. You know what I'm trying to say? Excuse the language, but it's like when you just looking to hit ass, you know what I'm trying to say, then of course we going through a lot of them, because we damn near getting passed around. You know what I'm trying to say?
But we talking about being in a relationship. Like, you ain't getting thrown around if you're in a relationship. You throwing yourself around.
But you might be in a relationship, right? And if you cheated on that man, with most of the time, if we cheat in a relationship, it's to get back. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not to just be.
Yeah. So that go back to it being without an emotional connection. So is that like the main reason? Because, you know, that's just stats. They say a woman cheat more off of not having an emotional connection. So you think it's more of a revenge thing versus an emotional connection?
Yeah, that's when it is, because at first it's turned on like we love so hard. You know what I'm trying to say? But then when we get to that point where we cheat, we just really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's not like we don't just get up and we don't just get up and just be like, I want some new today. You know what I'm trying to say? We don't just be on new. You know what I'm trying to say? We normally like stability. You know what I'm trying to say? But when the men are kind of like looking for new, you know what I'm trying to say? Which it happens. I know. I've been around enough guys. My brothers, all of it. Yeah. So I understand that, you know, men do be looking for new. And when you my man,
I ain't gonna say we be really looking. And I'm talking from the man in a relationship point of view, because basically, when I'm speaking about this situation, I'm talking about the majority of people, not every single body, because every situation is different. But I'm talking about the men that been in the relationship. It ain't that they looking for it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like naturally, men just, y'all beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got so much to offer. Like, all we got is, you know, a couple muscles. You know what I'm saying? And as far as attractive,
them couple muscles.
But hold on. But y'all so beautiful. Y'all got, you know, the face, the shape. Y'all got the breast. Y'all got the butt. Y'all got the everything. And, you know, it's so soft. And, you know,
all of that.
It's so much. And, you know what I'm saying? So when you seeing this, and you come up with an opportunity, it's like, dang, do I mess this opportunity up to mess with this one? It's not more of a looking for it. I know I definitely cheated. And what stopped me is I learned what was more important. You know what I'm saying? To me, it was more important to maintain my relationship, because first of all, we good friends. We make good money together. We have good sex. We do everything that's just you know, we just like not perfect, but perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? So I just was like, I would rather have this than risk it for all of that beauty type thing.
I can see that. And I mean, I dig that you saying that, because that's true. You got some men that realize it and look at it like that, and then you got some that don't. And it's crazy, because for those who don't, you know, it's sad, because everybody needs somebody eventually. Yeah. So it's kind of sad that it don't. But, you know, it is what it is. To each his own with everybody. You know, it's no point. I don't find cheating to be meaningful. You know what I'm trying to say? But I did it too. Shoot, I did it too.
Oh my God.
So, pew, 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 pew.
How many?
But,
no, we ain't going there. We ain't giving y'all that. We ain't giving y'all that. I ain't saying how many either. Nope. Y'all gotta wait for that ebook. Y'all gotta wait for that ebook.
Just look at it like this. Hurt people hurt people.
Big facts.
Okay, so I was on a revengeful, hurtful mood when I went to hurt my husband. But
but one thing I learned from that though, like, is how it feel, because I'm a dude. We don't do that. We don't accept that. You know what I'm saying? We don't want nobody touching our girl and our wives, and you know what I'm saying? That's unacceptable.
That's your
you know what I'm saying? But
merchandise.
I brought something real. I brought a real heavy situation to my marriage, and I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm not saying it's an excuse or nothing like that, but it opened my mind up. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought I was slick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never get caught until my big situation, and at the same time, I was like, "Damn, this how chicks be feeling."
Yeah, that's how chicks
be feeling.
That's
oh my God, this shit hurt.
Yeah, it's definitely how it feels. But see, that's where it goes to say, like,
how do y'all take so many and so much? Because I can't do it no more.
That's why it goes to say this, man. That's true, but that's why it's true. Like, when a man get to experience that feeling and they really look at it for what it is, they change. You know what I'm trying to say? They don't.
Some, because I know a lot of people, and you know, but first of all, I don't think they accept it, and then if they did, it's gonna be a war.
But that's why I said they experience for what it really is, and they accept it. They're the ones that change, not the one that just do it, and they like. The ones, like, you see how you felt, how that felt, and you was like, ooh, just what this, it made you want to stop. You know,
songs sound different. I'm talking about, oh my God, I ain't even know when a woman fed up. I just heard that different. I mean, every R&B, I ain't even want to listen to the radio.
Yeah, that stuff be serious. Now think about all the love sad songs we listen to throughout the year.
Man, boy, and I just felt like that pain, man. But overall, though, I don't. Like, even meeting with all my guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was doing my thing, I tried to keep it real low. It was embarrassing. I really didn't want nobody to know that I was cheating. But, you know, sometimes I couldn't hide it because, you know, we just the guys. But nobody, like, condoned it. You know what I'm saying? So we don't really say it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But we say it's okay by not saying nothing.
And you know what? That's I can see that. And that's kind of good to know, because I used to think, like, the dudes be like, just sitting back plotting, like telling their friends to cheat. Like, nigga, get that shit, get that shit.
I mean, probably young, you know, high school and all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about grown men, you know, in relationships. You know what I'm saying? But, nah. Young, like, yeah, we want to get all of them.
Just geek them.
Oh, yeah. How many you got? Because we remember we used to compete on numbers. You remember the one movie, The Wood? They was competing on who get the most numbers.
That's funny, because I don't want to say women don't do that or women didn't do that or nothing like that, because there's probably some of us that's out there like, I can get more niggas than you or this and that, but but I never really could look at it like that, because I wasn't out here trying to catch and get niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what
you didn't have to. Women don't have to get out here and catch dudes. Like, y'all don't have to do that. We have to do the catching, and that's why we become so cheaty, or I don't know a word for it. You know what I'm saying? Because we get used to the hunt. And you know, just imagine if y'all said early, we wouldn't be hunting so bad later. And I can feel it. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. So this kind of like backtracking back up on what you were saying, and then we're gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna get to my spill the sauce. But it kind of go back to when you were saying how, you know, men pretty much cheat. Men pretty much cheat because it's just like nature. It's nature. It's just nature. I don't believe men should just have one woman. Yeah, because I remember you said that last night. I'm speaking like overall. I'm not talking about just me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I couldn't have a whole lot of women. I'm saying because of the cheating situation, like I said, we don't cheat because we looking for it. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, the opportunity there, and it's just so much that, you know, like we just like, dang. So I mean, like, think about it. Y'all say you pregnant for 9 months, and you can still cheat and do what you want to do during that 9 months. But us, we could have 5, 10, 15, 20. We could have hundreds of women pregnant during that time. So that's why I say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just me thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, just looking like way back in nature before we had all of the rules and, you know what I'm saying, standards and stuff like that. But I love my relationship.
Well, I love my relationship too. I do. And that's crazy. I could see that being like that, because if you think about it, like, back in the days, men would be married to like multiple women and stuff like that. And it's like that too nowadays.
My Muslim brother, one of my Muslim brothers, I think he said he had like 5 wives, and you know, we was discussing it briefly, but he was saying that you know, as long as he take care of the wives and the kids and all of that, then it's pretty much acceptable. I don't know, you know, all of the real details, but I just was thinking of that headache. Like, how can I have
definitely couldn't do that.
5 Charmaines and 6? I mean, of course they wouldn't all be you, but like, it's just like, okay, I know the way Charmaine is. I know the way this baby mama is. I know the way this baby. I know the way my mama is. I know the way my. Like, I couldn't do that, man. That's too many.
Honestly, like, I love my women. When we work together and everything like that, lift each other up and everything. But I couldn't share my man. I ain't sharing my man.
Oh, no, I'm good. I ain't sharing my wife. I'm good on that, boss. I know how that feels. She know how that feel, and you know, it never. That's why we here today, because we lived and we learned.
We definitely been there and done that. But I want to go ahead and wrap it up and get this spill of sauce out
Come
there
on,
on the
man.
table.
We was just getting into the juice.
I know, baby, but
we're gonna spill the sauce.
Time, so, you know, this is pretty much gonna wrap it up. So if you ever want to ask yourself, why am I cheating? Think about that before you cheat on somebody again, because if you want to know what it feels like, then don't cheat on somebody, because you're gonna get your heart crushed when it comes back around to you. You know what I'm trying to say? And then you want to make sure too, you got to ask yourself, how would it make that other person feel once they found out that you cheated on them? Is it even worth it? The first time you might do it, you know what I'm trying to say? But don't come around and do it again if they let you stay, if they decide to stay with you.
For real, though.
Because you had the opportunity to think about it.
For real. And then that revenge will get real heavy. And that works both ways, men and women. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's real deep.
Man, you got to take all of that stuff in consideration.
It's real deep, because feelings is feelings. Feelings ain't got no sex to it.
There you go.
No race or nothing. It's just feelings.
You think men don't have emotions and stuff.
Men definitely cry. Men have emotions. They might not want to do it around everybody. Not me. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna wrap it up by saying you want to make sure that you treat your relationship like it's gold. Treat your relationship like it's your money. Treat your relationship like it's some found treasure.
It's valuable.
That means so much to you.
Treat it like it, yes.
Because you don't never want to lose those things that I just mentioned. Okay, so if you want to have a good, prosperous relationship, treat it like it means something to you. Treat it like it's worth it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Hey, man, I mean, like, that's some great advice. Y'all know how Mayne do it every week. You know what I'm saying? So that's our time. We definitely need y'all to like, share, subscribe, do all of the fun stuff that they do on YouTube. You already know how this go. And we definitely need y'all to hit the comments, because when you hit the comments, we need you to subscribe after that, because when you subscribe, it's going to be more subscriptions on YouTube, and then that's going to be more subscribing for the subscription.
Please subscribe.
And then it's just going to be all subbing.
You see how you got me back?
And then with the S's and all the U's and the B's, you know what I'm saying? All of that fun stuff. So, but we appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.